everyone. I am getting ready to start my second journey as a gestational surrogate. I've done it once before, and tonight I'm doing my first injection for the next journey. And I've had a couple people ask me my method for doing the progesterone in oil intramuscular injection, so I thought I would make a video and share. I feel like my method is pretty painless as far as injections go, and I like the way that I do it, so I wanted to share. Keep in mind, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not in the medical field. This is just the way that I do it, the way that I like to do it. So don't take my advice over that of any of your medical providers. So anyway, what I have here is the vial of progesterone and oil. I have a syringe with an 18 gauge needle, which will be used for drawing up the oil. I have a 22 gauge needle that I will change once I drop the oil, and then, and then I of course have a alcohol swab. And the first thing I like to do is get a bag of frozen veggies and hold it on the injection site to kind of numb the skin. It makes it to where it's less painful when it goes in. And I'll do that in a minute, but first we're going to draw up the oil. So you want to take your alcohol swab, of course, and clean the top of the bottle pretty good. And I am doing 1 cc, so I'm going to draw back the syringe to 1 cc so there's air in it. Insert it, press the air out, turn the bottle upside down, and draw back in a single cc. And sometimes you have to do it a couple times to get it rid of the air bubbles. So there's that. You want to not take the needle off yet. Twist off the 18 gauge. Don't inject yourself with that. Hurts pretty badly. Did it once. Not good. Replace it with the 22 gauge. So you have that ready. And then I'm going to find my injection site, which the way that I do it in the hip. I know some people do it in the thigh. I've never done that, so I can't give any advice there. But the way I find the spot is I put my hand on my hip, and wherever my thumb falls, that's where I do it. So right about there. I'm going to put my bag of frozen onions on it and hold it there for a second. Okay, so I've got the area good and numb. Take your alcohol swab, clean it good. And then the way that I inject is I stand so that I don't have a lot of weight put on the side that I'm injecting, so that the muscle's not tense. I flatten the skin, get it as flat as I can, and then instead of jabbing, I like to just put some gentle pressure until it slowly starts to slide in on its own. Slide it all the way in. Slowly inject. Takes a minute because it's so thick. Good. Clean it again. And then I have a hot rag waiting. Moist heat is good to massage with to prevent knots from forming. So I do that every time. I give it a good massage for 5 or 10 minutes. And with that method, I have little to no pain. I don't get many knots, and it makes it much more bearable to be doing these every day for 10 weeks. So I hope this helps somebody.